Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering two weapons. These are both micro slash smart guns, miniguns basically. Two different variants to work with, so I figured they'd be both suitable for the same video. Why do two separate videos when we can cover them both in one? So first up is the N67 Smart Gun. You will get this one only by purchasing it at the UC Distribution Centre on New Atlantis. You will get this for around about 36,000 credits. Anything that will fit on a microgun will fit on this one. Same with the X989 microgun. Anything that will fit on a microgun will fit on that one. The N67 uses 7.77mm rounds, 400 round magazine, 350 rate of fire, 53 range, 59% accuracy. Comes with two mods installed, which is the compensator and armor piercing rounds. And because it's a rare weapon, it comes with one trait, which is shattering, which will break through even the strongest armor. So all in all, not a bad weapon. The X989 you get from where do you get this one? You loot this one during the hostile intelligence quest in the UC Vanguard questline. It's the only place you can get it. It's in the armory. You will find it. I think you either have to talk to an NPC or you find it on the wall. But you will get given this one, or you loot it from there. If you're not 100% certain, I would suggest looking it up on YouTube. You'll probably get a very detailed description about where to exactly go to get this one. It uses the same ammunition as the Smart Gun. It's got a little less range but more accuracy. Comes with 4 mods installed. That's the recon laser, the tactical grip, the tactical magazine, and high powered. And because this one is a legendary, the skip shot trait, every 4th shot fires 2 projectiles at once. You get lacerate, which randomly applies bleed effect to your target, and exterminator, 30% damage against aliens. So it's perfect for your terramorphs, which is the whole reason that you get given the weapon, is because it is part of the Vanguard campaign, and that's all centered around the terramorph infection outbreak, whatever. So yeah, we are going to do both of these. First up, we're going to do the Smart Gun, and then we'll run through the microgun. They look almost identical, it's just slight colour difference in them. They're both going to have their ups and downs. It's going to be interesting to see the damage difference between them, but I don't think it's going to be a whole lot, which is why I wanted to do them together. So I think we're in about a level 30-ish zone. You can aim down the sides, but it doesn't do a great deal. Obviously it doesn't even really narrow it down, it just slows you walking, so probably you can aim a little bit closer. Obviously, because these are micro guns, miniguns, smart guns, whatever you want to call them, it takes a little bit of time for them to speed up before they'll fire. If you hold the finger down, you can see the barrel spin, so you don't get instant firing. That's something to keep in mind. That's the same for all of them, so be very, very wary about that, especially when you're dealing with high level mobs. So yeah, you will obliterate your enemies. It doesn't take too long to spin up, and you don't really get that much of a recoil, so it's not like it's going to spin up and you're going to more or less hit your target and then something's going to happen that will stop you from hitting that target. You just got to be careful enough to spin it up before you expose yourself to your target, in case they've got something really heavy that will strip your armor away. It's got a relatively decent range to it too. I think it was 45-50 for the N67, so that puts it at, let's call it mid-range, and the microgun is more or less the same. It's a little bit closer range, but you will do a lot of damage, especially to your aliens, so a loss of range there is a small trade-off for what you gain. So we'll do a couple more strikes with this one, and then we'll bring out the Microgun, and we'll have a go with that one. Use it to blow the environment up as well. Makes no difference. You will of course burn through your ammunition, so if you are going to play with these, make sure you have a massive amount of ammunition, because you're going to need it. And don't get stuck in the environment, that's bad. We'll get up to that room there, and then we will swap weapons. So we can do the first half with the N67, and then the second half with the 989. That's pretty much all the mobs from here, actually. Oh dear! Missed completely, and again. I think that's all. There's one kicking about around there somewhere, but I'm not going to go chase him down. Or is he going to chase me down? Somebody's shooting at me. Oh, there he is. Well, let's do an aim down the sights on him. He's level 26, nothing drastic. As far as I can tell, there is zero difference. You might get slightly more accurate if you're aiming down the sights, but not by much, so I probably wouldn't bother, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it's worth it. But again, that is a personal preference, so make your own mind up. I can't dictate on that one. It's not my place to dictate on that one at all. Okay, so we will stop there. That is the N67 Smartgun. It's good. The armor piercing is clear. It does break through armor quite well. So even your most high-powered armored mobs will probably melt in front of this one. So well worth it. The only question mark about this one would be the price. It seems a little high. I would probably still go for it if you're intent on having a minigun, but you may need to save up a little bit depending on how much money you've got. So yeah. Whereas the X989 you get for free. So all it takes is you to work your way through the Vanguard questline to come to this one. So we've been over where you get this one. Slightly lower range, it's almost short range, and obviously this is designed more for aliens than it is human beings, but we'll still give this one a fair go. The high powered mod will help here, and the tactical magazine should make a faster reload as well, so we'll see how that goes. There's not a lot between them. I think the Smartgun had a little less damage. I thought it had a little more. Yeah, but the X989 is more accurate, and it is using 4 out of the 6 slots, so you still got a bit of room to play about. But if you don't like an MP4 mods installed, just swap them out. It's not a problem. And it's worth quite a lot as well. So if you wanted to sell it, I mean, you won't make that. You won't make 77,000 out of it, but you will make quite a bit. So right, yeah, X989. Let's see what this one will do. Same magazine count, same ammunition type, so they're all identical. Where are you shooting me from? Ow. That hurt. Ah, let's see. Someone's got a grenade launcher. You can tap your button to get the barrel spinning, so that when you're at the point where you want to be firing, you've got yourself ready. But that is your drawback right there. You can get stumbled with these, and if you get stumbled, you won't fire. So there we go. That's my target now. If you get struck by grenades or grenade launchers or anything that will stumble you around, this thing will not fire. You'll just keep trying to spin it up, you'll get stumbled, it will reset, you'll spin it up, and round you go, and it gets infuriating. That is my only gripe when it comes to the smart weapons, the miniguns, is that they shouldn't allow you to be stumbled quite so much when you're using them. They are big heavy weapons, and you obviously, when you use weapons like that, you will be bracing yourself, so getting stumbled shouldn't really be that much of an issue, but they have allowed it for some unexplainable reason. And as far as I can tell, it's the only weapon in the game that actually does heavily impede you when you get stumbled. The weapon won't fire, which is not really handy when you're dealing with, especially like the X989 is designed for terminal missions. Getting stumbled by one of them is not the best thing in the world, and if you're not able to fire your weapon because you're being knocked around, you're not doing the damage. So it kind of defies the point of actually having it. But other than that, they are both fun weapons, really easy and straightforward to use. 400 rounds a piece, relatively quick reloading speed. This one, I think the X989 reloads faster than the N67, but both fun. But I would say that if you are aiming at more base clearance, hostage negotiations, things like that, and you're intent on using a heavy minigun, go with the N67 because you get your armor piercing, and it's more aimed towards human beings than it is aliens. But if you're intent on doing the Vanguard missions and doing more Terramorph hunting missions afterwards, then the X989 is your weapon to go for. It will do 30% more damage against those aliens, or any aliens for that matter. If you're scouting around a planet and you just want to lay waste to things, then this is the weapon that you'll want to have a kicking about, possibly. I mean, if that's what you're after. So yeah, there we go. A double weapon again, but they're so close together, I just figured it was the best way to go. If you enjoyed that video, a thumbs up would be hugely appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.